recording. All right. So the introduction and the things that we're gonna do within next 1 month. Here, here they are. Okay. So this is a video for those who are going to watch it later. Um, we're for every day we're going to choose one topic as we did for today. Like today's topic was books, and it's still books because today is not over. So what we're gonna do, we're going to assign a topic for every day, like we did it today with books. What you're gonna do, guys, is you're going to start your day by reading about that topic a lot. For example, let's talk about the day that we have spent today. I might give you extra day with this because it's a very big topic. It's a huge topic which is related to books, and you really need to work on that. So let's take the books as the topic of the day. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on Google and search on internet and search things that are related to books. You're not just going to write books and enter and search for it. So you need to be intentionally searching for something which is interesting. Let's say you can ask the internet to tell you about good sides of reading books and bad sides, yeah, as we did earlier today. You can write cons and pros and cons about books. Later, you can write, let's say, um, you can read about your favorite book. Let's say you don't know exactly which book is your favorite book. You may randomly say, for example, as Murajan just did a second ago, he said Harry Potter is one of my favorite books. But actually, there are number of series that Harry Potter well, there are a lot of books with Harry Potter, and you need to know exactly which scene or which book you like more than um, one, for example. Yeah. So I'm not saying exactly that all of you are interested in Harry Potter. You may take this as one topic. You may take another book, but try to read about that book on internet, something more interesting. Maybe you have read that book in your own language, in your native language, but you don't know anything related to that book in English. Let's say maybe there are some things and key features of that book that you know in Uzbek or Russian and your own native language, but you don't know how to say that in English. I'm just giving you an example of books. Maybe when the topic is about music, you know that there is a favorite that you have a favorite singer or you have a favorite type of music, but you don't know how to say that in English. So what you're gonna do is to search for that. You're going to write at open one uh, not open, create one word format. What you can do is you can create one folder where you are going to create, if you have a computer, definitely. If you don't have a computer, then what you're going to do is you're going to work with your telephone where you can create some notes. And then on the top of the notes, you're going to write down the topic of that day. If you have a computer, that's much better because you can create a folder, and within the folder, inside, you can create some Word documents and write the name of that document, for example, books. Okay, so whenever you have something related to books, if you want to write anything about books, if you want to talk about books, you're going to just open that file and you'll find huge information which is related to that topic. Okay, so what you're going to do, what you had to do today is to Google everything and anything that is related to books. You had to find out what are the pros, what are the positives of reading books, what are the negatives of reading books. Maybe some interesting facts all around the world, like some records, how many pages one person could read, some kind of Guinness records, or anything. You need to try to find out everything and anything that is related to the topic of the day and collect them into one Word file. Let's say you might collect somewhere around 5 pages or more than five, like up to 10 pages. And then what you're gonna do is you are going to read that. You're going to read, and then what you're going to do, while you're reading, you're definitely improving your vocabulary. You're definitely taking notes of some new words. If you don't really know how to translate, or if you don't know the meaning of that word from the context, well, definitely then what you're going to do is search from your dictionary the meaning of that word and put it down on a piece of paper, which you're going to repeat later and improve your vocabulary just related to that topic. Okay, so first thing that you need to do improve your reading skills, which is related to vocabulary. As I said, it's a vocabulary test. You need to read a lot about that topic. So here you have dedicated your time to improve your vocabulary skills. Later, after reading a lot, what you're gonna do is to try to write a report. Um, it shouldn't be 250 words. It could be more. It could be more than 250 words. You need to create a topic. Let's say pros and cons of reading books. Okay, so advantages and disadvantages of reading books. So you're gonna write down the advantages that are related to reading books and disadvantages. Why did I say that you may write more than 250 words? Because if you remember, while we were doing the writing tasks, I said when you're doing a writing task, you don't really need to write down many ideas. And when it comes to idea generation, you can create a couple of ideas, but you need to like couple and more ideas, but you need to choose the best ones. When it comes to advantages and disadvantages, you're definitely going to have two sides. You need to write one thing for advantage and another thing for disadvantage. At the same time, you need to explain why you think this is an advantage, and you need to give one example, right? That's the correct way of writing an IELTS essay, writing task two. And when it comes to disadvantage, you're going to give one disadvantage. You're going to point out why this is a disadvantage, and you're going to give an example for that disadvantage. But I'm pretty much sure for every topic that we're going to learn from today, when you while you're searching from the internet, you're going to find lots of ideas. You can write down like 10 or more than 10 advantages and more than 10 disadvantages for that. So what you're going to do, maybe you're not going to write for only one advantage and disadvantage, but you might write um, three or four advantages and disadvantages respectively. Okay, so it's all about up to you. If you want to improve your skills, you need to work on them. So first thing that you have done, you have to do is to read from internet a lot of things. Make sure that they are reliable sources. They're not written by some kind of a person who doesn't really know how to write English, or a person whose language is not English, whose first language is not English. You know, you might feel there are some reports that are very good. Although the writer was not an English speaking person, they might write a good report. But yeah, again, you need to filter them, find out which one is good, which one is bad. Um, try to look for more professional things. And at the same time, I told you during the lesson, I said, do not read if it's a very difficult report. Okay, if you feel like there are tons of new words, there are lots of that you just don't understand every single sentence. For example, you're reading and there is a word right after that word. There are two or three more words that you don't understand. Don't go there, okay? Because that's gonna make you sad about yourself, and then you will be demotivated. You will not continue working yourself. So find a report which is easier. I wouldn't say easiest, easier. Um, easier for you to work. Let's say out of 20 words, you only have one new word. Within 50 words, you only have three new words, and that's how. And you need to exactly you need to read. Do these ideas support your ideas? Maybe you have different ideas related to, let's say, advantages of books, but the writer is writing totally different. Let's say for me, books have disadvantages, like eyesight problems. So if you read a lot, you will definitely have some eyesight problems because your eyes are always like they're connected to the book, and they look to only one point for a long time, and then you will definitely start having eyesight problems. But some reporters, today I was reading many reports, and they were all interesting. Some reporters argued against this. They said you don't have an eyesight problem. You you meanwhile you improve your eyesight problems. You may improve. So that was a little bit against my ideas. So I didn't uh, start working with those reports. I took the report, which was pretty much close to my ideas. So, and then, as I said, you're going to write a report. You can write about 500 words. You can write more than 500, 1,000 words. Do it. Don't worry. Do it just like IELTS, like with paragraphings. In one paragraph, you write about one idea, you explain about that idea, and you give some examples. And another paragraph, you're going to write about, okay, so you need to make sure that they're cohesive. You don't need to forget about coherence and cohesion skills, which need to be going in the right order, the ideas and all the other information. Okay, and the last thing, I will definitely try to do speakings with you guys every night, starting from 9, like we're doing today, to help you improve your speaking skills. Right now, wow, 30 minutes are over already. Oh my God. I can speak more than 30 minutes, you see. Kamala, I was asking you if you were ready, but you said, no, I'm not. You see, I've been speaking for 30 minutes nonstop. Oh my God. It's like I've done 15 practice tests of speaking part two already. Yeah, I was born like this. I speak a lot. Um, so the last thing that you need to do is to do speakings with me. So I'm going to ask you questions related to that topic, and you're going to speak about this. Okay? So we've got. I don't want to continue like this. I will take a break for 5 minutes, maybe up to 10 minutes maximum. So you don't go far away from your computer or whatever gadget that you're using. I will send you another invitation. You'll connect back, and then we will start talking about books. Okay, I'll be asking different questions from different people. I'll ask, let's say, first question from Murajan, then I will directly switch to Kumush or Nadina or Zainuddin or Marjona or Kamala. um, it will be up to me. No, I'm not going to ask who's ready or who's not. I will have different questions, and I'll be asking from different people. So we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. And yeah, see you guys in 10 minutes. All right. Don't go far away. Be here.